I'm Black Dragon. This is Biker Combat. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to our first show. Today, we're going to talk about the axe handle. What I plan to do with this show is show biker combat scenarios and talk about, getting good at the tools that we use in places that we might find biker combat, such as inside a clubhouse, a bar, next to a motorcycle. So we're just going to talk about all the different kinds of scenarios a biker might find himself in hand-to-hand combat. And we're going to talk about the many things that we can do to protect ourselves and make ourselves better. I'm John Bunch, Black Dragon, your host. And a lot of my brothers are carrying axe handles these days. And I thought it would be interesting to talk about the axe handle and give you guys several drills over the next several weeks as we use the axe handle, the pull cue, and other increments that we might find around the clubhouse or we might decide to carry with us. So I wanted to start with this ingenious weapon, the axe handle. And we're going to just really spend our first show here just getting familiar with it and looking at this centuries old $22 from Home Depot tool that we can use in our toolbox as a weapon of self-defense. So I just really want you to get yourself an axe handle if you don't already have one, and I want you to kind of get used to it, feel on it, understand it, get to know it, get intimate with it, lick on it some, so you can have the taste of axe handle fighting. It's really cool because, you can't really call this a weapon. It's not a sword or anything like that. It's not a weapon until you make it a weapon, but it's an awesome tool with many weapons on it. I like it because every surface on this thing can be used as a weapon. That's a really cool weapon right there. That's a cool weapon right there. This is a cool weapon like that. This part here is a wonderful weapon. I love this part with this nice point on it. This is an excellent weapon for self-defense. This is an excellent weapon. This curvature in here, you can use it here. You can use it here. This is an excellent weapon, this piece here. I love this tongue. This tongue, you can use it to break the xiphoid process, which is a piece that hangs off the sternum here. You can use it to break that. You can break the chest. You can use it to stab the neck. You can also use it to break the clavicle. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. You can use it to break the ribs. It's wonderful. This wonderful stabbing piece, a parry piece. You can use this piece here to back your opponent up off of you before you come down with the kill strike. The tongue is just beautiful. You can just use it to slap a guy. If you want to catch a guy's attention, slap him with the tongue. He doesn't like it, take his head off with this wonderful little curve here. Every piece of this weapon is just magnificent. So I want you to just kind of feel your axe handle. Kind of feel how it works. Get a little taste of it. Kind of see how it spins. Now, a lot of people want to use these like baseball bats. Get their hands together like so and just start swinging like a lumberjack or something. But when you're looking at battle in close proximity, and maybe you're shoulder to shoulder with one of your brothers inside a clubhouse or close together at a event or something like that, you don't necessarily have the room to just Paul Bunyan it all around. So there's some techniques that we're going to learn. How to block with it, how to use it as a close quarter weapon, how to take it and attack with it. And whereas you might not always be able to do this with it, there's nothing like using it like an old-fashioned axe where you just grab it like this and come down. Look at that. Come down with it like so. So these are some of the techniques we're going to do. And what we'll be doing as this show goes is each show will leave you with some things to practice. And we'll build upon that from show to show. And hopefully you will become more proficient. Especially as we get older, we get more rotund. We got these stomachs and things. We be breathing hard. So I want to give us some way to exercise and get skinny. Now, of course, you have your traditional hands and feet. I mean, we still have that, and we're going to do a lot of that. We're going to do a lot of kicking and stuff where we'll just be tearing this guy's ass up. You know, all kinds of stuff. We got all that coming. But we're going to have our techniques and our weapons. So, want you guys to, now, for me, I don't like the two-handed with your fist together. I don't like that. I like more of the martial arts approach. And this is how this thing would be used typically with your axe head facing that way. A lot of people would hold this like that. Myself, I like to spin this around, and really interested in this point here. This is really what I like to use to hit with, especially when you're on the crown of the head. And as you can see from me, I like more of the Boken look, or the Boken hand grip. When you're thinking about a Boken, really, we like our hands to be apart, something like that. So I've kind of adapted that in the way that I use my axe handle. I like to turn it around where I have this point, and I like my hand grip to be apart. So that my strike, when I come down, these arms are just about parallel to one another, and I'm dropping here, and I'm using all my power. And when you strike, you're striking through the weapon, or through the target. A lot of people stop at the target, but you're really striking through the target. And when you strike, if you're coming down some, and you're moving this guy, you want to move it. When you're moving it, you're putting your pressure on it. You're putting the proper thrust through the weapon. We always think through the target. So we're not thinking at the target, we're thinking through the target. So these are some things that we want to think about as we begin our practice. Now for me, I want to leave you with something today. And what I want to leave you with is a technique. So we're going to do our overhand technique with this. There's a couple ways that we can do that. That's this old-fashioned, like you would do an axe, that slides down, bam, like that. So that, and also the complete around, completely around. So we have this, close quarters, and we have this. So these are your techniques. We're going to call this the fireman. You get it? It's going to look like this. Now, you want to breathe. Make sure your breathing is good. You don't want to hold your breath. Here you can hit the clavicle. Shoulder. Top of the head. Over and over again. We want 50 of each. 50 firemen's like this, and 50 like this. Then we'll learn how to come like that. That's coming. We'll do that next time. Or for those of you guys who get more advanced, boom, then boom. Here's another way. felt good, didn't it? I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in. Axe handle. Biker combat. Just kidding.